This is the site of the Battle of Blackjack, June 2nd, 1856. A Free State force under John Brown attacked and defeated a pro-slavery militia led by a pro-slavery man named Henry Clay Pate, a 24-year-old Virginian who had helped sack Lawrence about a week and a half previously. Pate's position was across the way here in the creek. John Brown's position is down over here, just down from where we are here. And so the main part of the battle was out here in the center. The two sides fought for approximately 3 hours on that early morning. The battle itself occurred because Pate was camped here. He had a militia. He had been appointed a deputy U.S. Marshal and had a militia together to go catch Brown for Brown's participation in the Potawatomi Massacre in late May. And Brown was trying to stop Pate and his men from marauding around the territory. And also they had captured 2 of John Brown's sons. They had subsequently turned them over to the military for trial. Brown didn't know that, so he was after Pate and Pate was after Brown. After the 3-hour battle that occurred here, eventually Pate was taken prisoner by Brown. Pate said that John Brown tricked him because he took him prisoner under a white flag. I like to say, when I'm doing John Brown, I like to say, well, he may have violated the flag of truce, but Pate forgot the old adage is all's fair in love and war, and took him under the white flag. The battle itself was important for many reasons. It was the first regular battle fought between Free State and pro-slavery forces in Kansas. Because of that, we think that we're justified in saying that it was truly the first battle in what was the Civil War. It was extremely important because this is where John Brown learned to fight slavery. This was the first actual battle in his life. Prior to that, he'd been a farmer, a sheep merchant, wool merchant, a sheep rancher, and an abolitionist. But this was where his abolitionism turned from talk and deeds into violence. When he came out to Kansas, he was a peaceful man. When he left, he had been radicalized by the violence that was out here at the time. The battle is also important, not just because of John Brown and not just because of the fact that it was the first battle, but because of the reactions to it. It ramped up the violence in Kansas. People who may or earlier have thought there was compromise after the battle, that pretty much went out the window. And it was just the next step along on that very violent summer of 1856.